Amen. Pulling down strongholds. If you never see and make a sapa, and then yes, who miss Bacope, well, you should be not to be seeing now. About one, I'll be free. Just over who yammy pa. It should be at 10. We yammy the party of a mouth. But somewhere Jesus Christ. Pulling down strongholds or breaking strongholds. Say, call Hebrews 12. Hebrews 12, verse 1. It reads, therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a crowd of witnesses, let us also lay aside every weight and sin which clings so closely, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us. Looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who, for the joy that was set before him, endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God. When you look at this scripture, it is telling that there is a particular type of sin which usually clings so closely to us, and it also weighs us down because it is weighty, it has weight, and that is a sin of which when it hooks us up, we find it very difficult to get out of it. And everybody around us gets to know that. But notice that people may not even tell you that you have this particular sin around you. People will not tell you. But I wish before I finish with this topic, you will actually know it yourself. You'll be aware. And that particular sin, which is weighty and has claimed so closely on you, weigh you down, which when you try to get rid of it, it seems it's gone. Few days, it comes back to you. The Bible says we should throw it away. Amen. And we can do that only by looking up to Jesus Christ. Amen. Amen. At times in the church, you get somebody who has a problem of scandalizing the names of people. We can move from Toronto to Sutton to scandalize people. The presbytery may see it, call him or her, advise him, say, oh, I've stopped. Few days after, let's say about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, he starts this again. That is what? A sin that has cranked onto that particular person. And such sins are known as besetting sins. It goes away and it comes back. If you are not very careful, it will deprive you of your blessings here on earth. What teams are son or team no concern or number one? Concern papa was sorry. When you concern signing penny for a friend no more 24. Or to you so me yes help you fan chami. Penny for say a chow. I check 3 weeks 1 month. What's up with you be withdraw? Besetting sin. I saw the move. When ye like the first night, people go to the first night, pray and cry. I ask for this sin, I will not do it again. From 1st January, I'm not going to drink again. The first night, he will pray and at times weep. He can stop for the first month. By January, he starts again. Besetting sin. It goes away and then what? Comes back. But the Bible is telling us to throw it away because we have a lot of witnesses around as Christians. And we can do that only when we look up to Jesus Christ. It's very difficult to deal with this type of stronghold, which is known as the besetting sin. When you say, "What you know?" A big house, and one thing I will see some people who are extremely litigants. It is in their blood. Besetting sin. They cannot deal away with it. They are litigants. And the Bible is telling us, Hebrews 12, that we should try and set it aside. Those besetting sins are very weighty. They weigh you down. You will never progress. Very, very difficult to deal with that. And I will start explaining much about this one by moving to Genesis 38. Genesis 38. Today we'll be doing a lot of reading. It happened, Genesis 38 verse 1. Genesis 38. I'm talking about besetting sins. Sins that goes away, but later on comes back to you. You know it. As for pornographic site, I will never go there again. You try and try and try. 2 months after, you are back. Besetting sin. Besetting sin. Now, sir, besetting sin, it affects nations. It affects families. It affects individuals. That's its nature. Can affect anybody. So when we read Genesis 38, it happened at that time that Judah went down from his brothers and turned aside to a certain Adullamite, whose name was Hira. I want you to be very much particular about names in this particular chapter. The first name we have here is who? Judah. Is who? Judah. Good. The Bible says he went down from his brother. He left his brothers and turned aside to a certain Adullamite. Went to his friend from a city called Abdullah. So we say an Adullamite, whose name was Hira. He had a friend called Hira staying at Adullamite. There Judah saw the daughter of a certain Canaanite, whose name was Shua, in the first place at Adullamite. He saw a certain Canaanite girl, whose name was what? Shua. Everybody say Shua. Shua. He took her and went in to her. He took her and went into her. He did not perform any marital rites. So Judah slept with Shua. And Shua conceived and bore a son. And he called his name Er. Papa no, Judah, on this Shua koda. One Obaberima, did he say? Obapanim. She conceived again and bore a son. And she called his name Unam. Second son is saying Unam. Yet again she bore a son and she called his name Shera. Third son, Shera. Judah was in Kezib when she bore him. And she said, Judah Nishua, Mema, 3 boys. Unan, and there was Shila, 3 boys. Oh, Mra, Shua, no, and what year? And then I can plan all 3. Now listen. When we continue, 4. And Judah took a wife for Er, his firstborn, and her name was Tamar. Wow, first in Israel, Ghana prayer, Obaberima warrior. Oh, Papa, no, war man. It is a Israel, so son of me, Obaberima. Tibra, year, no, no, why Oba be a friend Tamar at the man, the Bible. So what he had in us. Until Oba was say, Tamar. I'll talk much about this name. Now listen, let's go on. And her name was Tamar. But Judah's firstborn was wicked in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord put him to death. Other version says, and the Lord killed him. Bible said, Judah ba panina a friend no you wicked. Wicked kwa no you be him. Na Onyankopɔn kum. To Nyamia, ɔte saa ndra. Not saa ne, not saa ɔkyena no. Onyankopɔn yɛ den. Okum ebise no you wicked. Ɛkyɛ sɛ nipa bebree wu a Onyankopɔn kasa ne kum. You understand the difference here? God can take you off away if you try to become wicked in His church. They will come and sing a quantum all for you. God was taking you away from His church because you are wicked. Like the Bible says he was wicked, so that what killed him. But Judah's firstborn was wicked in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord put him to death. Then Judah said to Onan, go into your brother's wife and perform the duty of a brother-in-law to her, and raise up offspring for your brother. Eti ebra ewuye no ayamra wo Israel mam se so wa unua barima edi wade na wa ware wo yire na emra wo hu se so ware unua barima yire a emofra na ane ne be ho no enye wo. That's the law in those days in Israel. Eti all the second born ewu until on the second one I Onan no amatama ayiriana no ayire somewhere no. Now verse 9, but Onan knew that the offspring would not be his, so whenever he went into his brother's wife, he would waste the semen on the ground so as not to give offspring to his brother. The same brother also would do unuya adiana wana ira bufrani ya udi antino. Bible said, Onan ko ware ni nua pani yere a ye friend said Tamar on any da na se o hwie ne hu Tamar mu a no ayi afrim na saa de no yen. Let us go on. Let us go on. And what he did, verse 10, and what he did was wicked in the sight of the Lord, and he put him to death also. Sade na no yen ntino Onyankopɔn so yeden. It had a question. They said, I'm not for or against. Is the use of condom okay in the sight of God? I don't want anybody to answer. That's why I'm saying I'm not for or against it. The whole thing was that Onan withdrew himself from their wife. That was Tamar. And the Lord what? Killed him. So if at this stage of our lives you use condom, I'm not against and I'm not for. It's up to you to decide. Is it good or bad? It's up to you. You are thinking about it. That is a problem for you alone. You answer it. Now we continue. Then Judah said to Tamar, his daughter-in-law, remain a widow in your father's house till Shirah, my son, grows up, for he feared that he would die like his brothers. So Tamar went and remained in her father's house. And to one Tamar, you could can worry near air woo. You yama Onan on Swu. After I can't in Yakitua Sheila. I was saying, Kawan, terrible and Saka Warren. After the Papa Judah Sue. So by me might be no one room, third wine in Faman. Somebody had an answer. And Judah catch there, Nasi Tama said, Trump of Fee. The Banokura 1 year. No Fanama. Verse 12. In the course of time, the wife of Judah, Shua's daughter, died. In the course of time, the wife of Judah, Shua's daughter, died. And to Judah, I friend Shua, about Onusuya then, when Judah was comforted, he went up to Timnah to sheep shearers. He and his friend Hira, the Adulant. And when Tamar was told, your father-in-law is going up to Timnah to shear his sheep, he took off her widow's garments and covered herself with a veil, wrapping herself up and sat at the entrance to Enaim, which is on the road to Timnah. Judah also went to after the answer to Krum or Kokruya first at Timnah. And Uncle Catcher, Senator Tamar said, what's it, Judah, if you Krum or send out in the battered one a mount? And a Thomas share. Obey my other Mama Wareno, Uncle, for the new gunning. And the Bible said, or the Tuma haternity. And or cotton a quasso in an Uchum answer Wako Timnah. That year. For she saw that Sheila was grown up, and it has not been given to him in marriage. When Judah saw her, he thought she was a prostitute, for she had covered her face. And he brought Judah now kwaso kono, I will say obi, and the veil, as she children hono. Would him say, or your oba, your man for, or your prostitute. Now listen. For she saw that Sheila was grown up and she had not given her. When Judah saw her, he thought she was a prostitute, for she had covered her face. 16. He turned to her at the roadside and said, come, let me come in to you. For he did not know that she was his daughter-in-law. He said, what will you give me, that you may come in to me? He answered, I will send you a young goat from the flock. And he said, if you give me a pledge until you send it. And to whom said, I'm ready near my children, you said, nothing one. No, Judah, a quarter chain. No, so, Mama. Mamma, no, could die. What was the life of Judah? The first woman, sure, who was the Mamma, no, could die. Was now to a baby what could you never be was Mamma, and could die. And now, about himself, I wouldn't bet that was at the end of the man, plus a mamma would try, because you would try Abraham. Because you Abraham to Jabba. And now, about Debbie, who would be on the back for baby again, stamp. Who did you push your what is that? What's for me again? Stamp. Now see, he said, what price shall I give you? She replied, your sickness. And was the only best stamp on the was sickness on Sanon Crata. Just say, Titono, Penifone Namwa. What more I did to say Hannah Lance's name, but more cards in the Adeno. It was he. You give me first your sickness and your cord. And follow Sawahma, and your staff, and I'm penny follow a Pumabia, Namwa, Omukita, a do by quoting the sea or what beam now at Transo, or Bansi, and Sano Kofo Janaban, or them up, and Asani Miasa, Faman, your signet, your cord, and your staff. Judas, you, Matic, not Danny Sani Majina Mano, not any die. On any die, you know. And a Tama, in say, and just a honor on it, Nepa, Ayre, Iron, Ada, on an Asiada. No, you say, you won't penny phony boo or Coco phony wobus you more on my tongue, and you won't more. Yes, I'll be setting sin. Coco's canapa, also the one over. To say Judah. Apart from say Okofo Abreno, the Japadi in Wadani Iden, Amanasi, now Opia or Nasiata. Dangerous. Dangerous. And the Bible says, so he gave them to her and went in to her, and she conceived by him. Then she arose and went away, taking off her veil. She put on the garments of her widowhood. The tomorrow or the teaching to ye and Tama Fakwan scored. When Jesus sent a young goat by his friend to take back the bread from the woman's hand, he did not find it. Satan was smashing and fat, or John command Adam for no engine in your man, or where we money Baba. Nothing. When you say, Oko. And I used to them when you say, or see Sua Boku. And I want first, hey, Tama, Judah, nothing. What you say? And he was saying, Sua Boku, not saying, I. Sani mami and saying staff we caught and a signet no. Onya quiet diano. Many needs. Into almost smile. Judas the Abusia Penny crew Israel Henica see on the code name. Afi Judah. And watch me. The Judah one and us Tama Ada. Nebra omu be wono. Tama be wono. Omu kwada bi no. Se oba verse 29 but as he drew back verse 27 was when the time of her labor came, there were twins in her womb. And when she was in labor, one put out a hand, and the midwife took and tied a scarlet thread on his son, saying, this one came out first. Kwadadi are twins. No, one more crowd in the Sabbath, we are trained. We are the Sabbath, we are trained. And Kwadadi crow you from no more danger. Now listen. But as the back his hand, his brother came out and he said, what a bridge you have made for yourself. Therefore, his name was called Perez. That for the first one or what your friend saying? Perez. But you want your friend saying? Perez. Good. Afterwards, his brother came out with the scarlet thread on his hand, and his name was called Zerah. Judah, and then I say, Ada. When you say, wow, about the Perez, about what's the saying? Zerah. Good. And the Tama, or did you that mommy, your friend was saying? Perez and what? Zerah. So Perez and what? Zerah. So we quote Deuteronomy 23 verse 2. I'm like a CB and Israel. Sam ran Deuteronomy 23 verse 2. It says, Deuteronomy 23 verse 2 says, Deuteronomy 23 verse 2, it says, no one born of forbidden union may enter the assembly of the Lord, even to the 10th generation. None of his descendants may enter the assembly of the Lord. I've written it again. No one born of a forbidden union may enter the assembly of the Lord, even to the 10th generation. None of his descendants may enter the assembly of the Lord. Sadly, we ayambra eda Israel man. Now the air can say, Obia papa no mami atwem pra ne ya wo no. Ya nheda yo nwade no. Sa nkrofo no onyame asori fie tabernacle ho temple ho onko ho da kosi se awon toato so wahi edu ena Judah akoye sadi enti ekire se Judah asifo awon toato so du edi se ajapade biara ewo ho ananya me fie no otimi ko ho generation as no nyame agu for the free one so na Judah sa Judah we no ono so na Israel nyina kita na o Israel hene on ye bompa ye Judah mu jata Judah mu de ba Judah onu ni sa kwa we papa ye busu ye pani we na ono na sia de akoda na ne ma na o se ka oni ho a o di Israel so hene Israel japade nyina ye o dia after Deuteronomy 23 verse 2 wakoye nti awon to so dunu ne ma nyina uncle to the 10th generation. Nyami fie kro mo nko ho. Ahidi ni so abowo. Enye won dia bi. Ye hwese ye adwuma. Let's go to Matthew 1:1. We do from parabati ni mabiase. Matthew 1 verse 1. Besetting sins, which is a very strong code. Matthew 1 verse 1. The book of the genealogy of Jesus Christ, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Abraham was the father of Isaac, and Isaac the father of Jacob, and Jacob the father of Judah. Jacob the father of what? Judah. Judah ni liu akwano. Ane nasitama koda yeno. No wo nkwada bi no. Perez and what? Zerah. Now listen. Deuteronomy 23 verse 2 says, anyone born out of proper marriage should not enter the temple of God or the kingdom of God until the 10th generation. Now this is Judah. Now listen. And Judah, the father of Perez and Zerah, by who? Tamar. You see it now. First generation. First generation. The father of Perez and Zerah by Tamar. And Perez, the father of Heron and Hezron, third generation. The father of Ram, and Ram the father of Abinadab, fourth. And Abinadab the father of Nashon, and Nashon the father of Salmon. Yeah, six. And Salmon seventh generation Salmon, the father of Boaz, by Rahab. You know, this generation, Rahab who you now come. So Rahab, so who can Rahab no? So Jesus Christ is the generation. And Boaz, the father of Obed by Ruth, and Obed, that's 8, the father of Jesse, and Jesse 9, the father of David, the king, and David 10. Until the time David was born, who occupied 10th generation before David was able to ascend into the throne of Israel. So can you do that? Israel. That's Deuteronomy 23:2. Actually, and the woman in Kissi said, David also, I want to address you do a buy nobody. And one, and she let you a while. Upani be somebody, I wouldn't even know. And God has to suspend it for generations. It can be 20 generations. It can be 5. It can be 100. Oh, Nyamia is actually himself. Judah, you are different than who's your self. Until David, who was born into the 10th generation. Now, who's your penny? Judah. Oh, yeah. Generation be also here on the average 70 years. And the 10 700 years. Sound of when you are Eddie. Israel, my champa dear, no, my Hindiano, when you make influence. As no one Henny, Ram and Henny, Abinada, Henny, National and Lee, Salmon and Lee, Boaz and Lee, Obed and Lee, Jesse and Lee, David. I want what was 1 to 10. That's on the average 700 years. No, my Japadiabo. I Japadibo was in Kunyamet Mount. Either for the family or for you as an individual, but because of a sin caused by one particular person some time ago has been divided from you, and there's no progress in the family or in your lifetime. That was done by Judah, and because of that, their ascension to the throne of Israel was hindered for 700 years. Because it's a David. Now let us go to 2 Samuel 11. 2 Samuel 11. One to 5. Now he says, in the spring of the year, the time when kings go out to battle, David sent Joab and his servant with him, and all Israel. And they ravaged the Ammonites and besieged Rabbah. But David remained at Jerusalem. The Israelites had to go to war, of which David, being the king, should have led the soldiers to war. But the Bible says David didn't go. And it says it happened late one afternoon when David arose from his couch and walking on the roof of the king's house, that he saw from the roof a woman bathing, and the woman was very beautiful. David and One friend, yeah, in the story. Now they will smart from Bra. Uncle from Banabano, and I'll catch us, and you will soon get in penny and friends at one. They oh, David, dear one. And I'm one in a die. Nobody you say. But the next say, no, push your penny. I'm always sure I've actually for 10 generations. That will be. And I David is one day. Actually, same family. David didn't know there was your party Judah. Because this thing went on for long time, 10 generations. On the average, it's about 300 years. But when he ascended the throne, he also got hooked up to that particular sin. It is all who will not just for 3 months. Opa, Tresinwa, I was in a bush of penny, Manson train, were number 1. I don't have a transfer anymore. Obisowa, who Tresinwa is simple. Aye, Nana, Mamma, is simple, good to not have a transfer. It won't a sort of honor. Obiti is a quibble, Obiti, Chronobubble, Obiti, Antiquitable, Obiti, Compensable, Obiti, Saviable, Obiti, never brain at it. Above the Crystal said, say yes to what you are saying. Now, you ever want to say, we are just all twerking out of one side. I was so hero. That's what we call a besetting sin. Now, a stronghold you are. So, why you know? The number was here when was a better. I know of a family of which at every point in time there's always one drunkard operating within the family. You can't drunkard, special one, strong ones. Another one comes into inheritance. Besetting sin in the family. And it's there. You as a Christian, you have to deal with it. And in a prayer, David needs one. You're dying. Bible said, "Honestly, nobody again is sin." Now, when you go pon suma, the both for so on calling to your country. So, suma, me call Judah Hono. Honestly, who in a new year. No, now for catching the away and granted a paufi. Abufrana only draw with an awon no, besides where then woo and talk every sue fee. Now, a drama monster for punishment. Oh, David fee. And the answer to us, whatever you sow, you reap it. I'm very, very, very careful about whatever I do, especially spiritual things. You will never sow wicked things and have your freedom. It will follow you. You face it. You won't grow forward. That time I was telling the pastors, when they were elders, they were maltreating pastors. This is why they were elder. No time was so full. No, you met iron at the one on so they were pretty soft. Amania sample for you. So you elder now tell us of when. And I was over there. I'll be so. Amania. We know them. There was a time an elder and some crooks how to pour water on the floor of the church auditorium to prevent the pastor from having his farewell service. And the leader is now a pastor in the church. He's suffering. When we were all elders, suffer look top Bob, ordinary Bob. The elders and that time we had what we call general deacons were complaining, why should we go and buy this? So and I would defend the pastor. So I was always walking alone. Eventually one of them became a pastor. He saw me that time and said, Kissi, I didn't know what I was doing was wrong. I said, then the pastor is not a oh, and beg him. I don't know whether he went or not. That man is dead. So you reap what you sow. At the right time, I will preach on reaping and sowing. It is a adipo ha fomu anyama wa no aye di aye wa na oye den okofa bai. But for besetting sin, it has to be started by somebody of a higher note in the family, and then it trails along the family line. The entire money of family no there be obi ko wo you say an operation. There's a reason to that. My own family would 10, you know what, 8. Now you're on surgery, cesarean operation. Yet the abusive money is besetting sin, the cause. Find it out. I didn't tell the people who are Obia, Obama will talk up to you. Opa, Tobasiker, no problem. Tomato bike. No problem. But autocar vehicle, that will be the end of your life. All this comes about because of besetting sins. There is another teaching when I start, I will need 5 days. The Judah 700 years later, after saying he didn't now poem. David is subedi hina sa yade na den a kyere no nti nkonkonsa ni nyina wa busu ya padi sa note nti na ho aje so di nkonkonsa ti uru ni pani kwa soro mu an wo di nkonkonsa wo di enti besetting sin kwa na ba be kyere no nti David nso a kyere no. Let us go to 2 Samuel 13. Now Absalom, the papa ne David, good. David's son had a beautiful sister whose name was Tamar. What's another Tamar? David baby. Your friend is saying, now Tamar is Absalom. Now listen. And after a time, Amnon, David's son, loved her. Now David's son of Babia, your friend saying, Amnon, never am come. Nini about Tamano or Peno. Mam Chechum. Amnon ye. Absalom ye. Absalom, Nini about where your friend Tamar. Tama and Absalom, one mother, one father, one papa named David. So what you say? Where the Amnon, ne mama come, but the papa named David. And the papa ma, and the Absalom, and the Tama. Bible said, Amnon, Niniaba, and papa, or Tama. Bible said they open. Besetting sin. Started and initiated by Judah. David Betwaso. After David in Ma. Oh, Papa, man, so sad. Also, where they? You say, Yamia Wado. But one to one clear, we share power senka, and also heaven, uncle. David, Judah, a children. I want to see they suffered. And if you grant a man, sorry when you have a in Israel. Nanka Perez and more account say, just the comedy in Israel. But I hidden the chiefly oneself because of a sin which was set up by one person. Then them were Judah. I bet David is what children wanted to have a year. Ada, a children. I'm not. Didn't you buy papa or so open? Family. Besetting them. Maybe so tears here, what is our now? Bible see Aglokum bebre atwe ho asia ti bone ya de so anche na ba yeso yan totwene no oba mode ya be den over to atwene na wo ti totwene a onyame be ye wato papa yana na me disi ba ko ifi ya me ko di so fo ho ifi bo e fre ho Lion House nyesi jata wo ho ana ya chiro ku fi na nim wo ko ka fi ofo ba ko ne krum ho yutu ho to be a slow your floor say Lion House Antoba and yet it's last time Safio now when you know what Lion House if you for so tia and you some motto you know you do one chop di and about Sakraba sorry sorry you know no money with the Lion House with the because if you for your aggressive and sanguine we me born this time almost and must if you for now you are because almost free sa no nyina ate and if you for baby obi be ati mware wo usro o yiri free also free Lion House as in your koi ya me ma kure nyaye ababa sam chese ko busu ya pani bi sa wo nyina ago if you na see ade no enti amno Living in Absalom, Eliab Absalom, Tama, open. One father. Dangerous. Now let's go on. And Amnon was so tormented that he made himself ill because of Sister Tama. No, just say. Why you know after the you know Tama no pay the figure na one year. You know one year. Upon year. Now listen. But Amnon had a friend whose name was Jonadab, the son of Shammai, David's brother. Jonadab was a very crafty man. He said to him, "Oh, son of king, why are you so haggard morning after morning? Will you tell me?" And Amnon Dafubia, your friend said Jonadab, whom Amnon was million. Now, crowd you are here about with you. I didn't know there be now I am wretched. So why more son? You be cool for catching him. And then Amnon said to him, "I love Tamar, my brother, Absalom's sister." Jonadab said to him, "Lie down on your bed and pretend to be ill. And when your father comes to see you, say to him, 'Let my sister Tamar come and give me bread to eat.'" And now from Jonadab catches, "Okay, who you about Tamar? No, so open the air. May mount lie. Said that what them put to send you. Now, Papa David, Beshawa, catch and say, "I'll be any beer who are but you said, who you about Tamar, and yet be any premiansa. No, see you. Now, down pass down hope. David be who was it. I don't know how I'm known. Was a common to me. No, still be able to my me are bad Tama, and yet and yet, and brevity. Now I can carry 13 of corn. Second somewhere or so a year Tama, you are bad Tama, year be any brand. Or do them or attending change or something P or anybody baby. Now Tama dear be a this was there before Shem Bible said, or cheer the animal, no one any die. No, any riaba ada. One is starting a kind Judah. I want to see 700 years later. Maybe see David so David who can a sing basso. What did you riaba ada? Your Krofudu who or bar washes cat upon cheek. A chest category, which is you. I don't know. Causes when I saw besetting since India. Now look at the name Tamar. The first Tamar was raped. The second Tamar in the family has also been what? Raped. A deep wa o fatu wa bibitaro ni na teachers wo. So at times you have to check up for your name. When you read the Bible, when you search it critically well, any person named Tamar had been raped. There's a certain name in Ghana, very common name. I tried making a research about that particular name. Any woman or any lady with that name, any lady who bears that name is very, very aggressive and to extend a prostitute. That name is there. I've made that research. You want me to tell you?
Yes.
No, I will not do that. One particular name. I made a research about that. So at times you have to lift up your name to God. You say, Father, take hold of my name. Sanctify this name and bless it. Let my name shine. Any spiritual force operating against it or behind this name, Lord, pass it off. Why? Sorry, I have fasting. Did you ready as a Christian? You've not done that before. And until I would hear Harry, it will be floating. What by share with the acid. Now we didn't call. You've not done that. Besetting sins. Now Amnon has slept with her own sister, Tamar, because of besetting sin, which was initiated by the Busuapani Judah some thousands of years ago. Nebra, Amnon, yes, son. So can come, Barbara, Nimia Absalom, a year, one country. Or purity. Send Yamia ye. Bekunu. The Debbie Absalom to Pron. No, invited Amnon. Or did you know I'm afraid to pull it and he killed the bladder? Engineer. One papa David the choir ya. A shadow comes and can't tell how you know. And then I started. Say. You see, when you know all these things and you see some in such a crafty way, at times you have to understand them. But they themselves don't know. Some behaviors are uncommon. You wouldn't understand it. Why such a person who claims to be an elder, a pastor, behaving like that? A Christian behaving like that? You wouldn't understand it. But when you trace his generation down there, you get to know that the Busuapani was also having the same problem. Meno kasa ya wo hu de wo hwema nim din ya wo hu sema achichi. The Bible is telling us Hebrews 12 we have to do throw it away. About me just so be Jesus. That empire weird thing. In my family the problem there was drunkenness. We come from a infield. To me, by the time I was 8 years, I was drinking. If it's over, men are not in China or the China of Baba. Ebia no be any ho. To who are no hen wo when I will be buano, no what country, what a naibia. When I was 8 years, I was drinking. Yeah, Deborah, as I said, we did when I was 9 years into the church. And that saved me. And that saved me. Now, I'm confident that when you feel in a family members in a bossy at them, we'll bo, say, family no. Ukoria Namwa. And then Biania Yababo. But who could feel some more? Everybody and some more. That was the family. The sin, the besetting sin there was what? Was what? Drunkenness. Now, me be sermon no say. Ye na be odi. And sapa no pay snap. Na oshet wo se owu a wo nye pipe wo de daso. Na wo hwie snap mum every akwasdai biara. Omuyesadia. Now the man, the children were very rich. That's my uncle. They were very, very rich, so they were doing it. You see. And it became a besetting sin in the family. At night, they will go there and pour a bottle of snuff into the grave of that dead old Nana. They were doing it. And they just sin, drunkenness above you. People could drink. And to be who will now one day I gathered all my brothers. So, well, let's go. We are going to we prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. You see, none of my brothers, 2 of them are beside the others. Nobody drinks in my home again. In our line, nobody drinks. Even most of them have stopped drinking because of the prayer. So you have a lot to do. You have certain same programs, stronghold in your life. And you are causing commotions in the church. The Bible says those things are what? Weighty. It is weighty. It's weighing you down. You will never progress. You will never progress. You can go and stay in the entrance of heavens. You cannot make any progress in Ghana. Because of what? Besetting sins. What to cry for Ghana? Ebe Bob Brabetraha, the man who sem, no performance some kikan. What problem also bomb by the free. And then we catch the woman. Nearly would be a sea. Our person Germans with me. We are not sure. With me, about 2 minutes, 12 days. Just in the put you fook or one any poor. Just a far enough the wedding. The poor fook. Cassachan was you, my jay. Where Jaya, why are dear pa was me? And then the first one cry. And we have them in the church. But I just the poor for your no, went to see a very grand mammy. No mammy to sa, no mammy to sa, no mammy to sa, no mammy to sa. But to see another mammy, the boot be full sa, one could grow longer so be with that. Not the tears for them. Besetting sins. A very weighty stronghold. Rabbi Amakasabi, I'm not any about Tamada. The was your Pani Judah. And then a back, they die. 10 generations after, David in the Sudan year. After. They say they are massacring Amnon and in Yaba Ada Ochina Yabetwas. So was so dear. Nia Chua Besu Chem and Radam Wow. We used to do. Amen. Stand up and let us